Welcome to Guatemala, which is a diverse country with approximately 14.7 million people and is the size of Tennessee. The population of Guatemala is approximately 60% Spanish or of mixed heritage, with the remaining 40% comprising various Mayan Indian groups with 23 recognized languages. Impact Ministries works in and around Tactic, Guatemala, which is about 4 hours north of Guatemala City, in the Alta Verapaz department. Guatemala is a developing world country. For example, one of the main north-south highways to Tactic has several sections of the road washed out from landslides. Some of these spots have remained that way for years. Some people might ask, why work in this area of Guatemala? Let's try and capture a snapshot of the situation for the region around Tactic. The people in this region are primarily Pocumchi Mayan Indians, but there are also Quechua and Achi Indian groups nearby. Overall, approximately 43% of children under the age of 5 are malnourished. That percentage reaches 80% for the indigenous people groups and is twice as high as it is in Haiti. This leads to growth stunting, which you can see here with Alex. He is actually a second grader, but he looks more like he should be in pre-kindergarten. Another issue is poverty. The average wage for a man in Tactic is approximately $5 a day, with the poverty line at $2.30 a day. In rural areas like Tactic, approximately 70% of people live below the poverty line. Also, access to education is challenging. For the country's poorest 20% of the population, children average only 4 years of schooling, and only 15% finish primary school. Low numbers such as these can result because there is a lack of school facilities or the necessity for children to help their families eke out a living to survive. In the public school system, teacher-student contact hours are reduced due to lack of funding, which influences the teacher's commitment to hold classes. These and many other factors lead to approximately 80% of those living in and around Tactic being illiterate. Lastly, a religion that combines ancient Mayan traditions and witchcraft with Roman Catholicism dominates this region. Mayan people believe that high places hold special spiritual powers. At the top of a hillside in Tactic, there is a Mayan altar where financially and spiritually costly ceremonies have been performed for years before the arrival of the Catholic Church. Now, the Catholic Church's cathedral is right next to this site, and after performing their Mayan ceremonies at the altar, people are welcomed into the cathedral. Also, the representation of Shishim, the Mayan corn god, which the Mayan people believe came down from the sky, is displayed at the front of the Catholic Church, further mixing the two religions. This oppressive religious spirit of endlessly trying to appease all the gods keeps people in fear, bondage, and ignorance. For these reasons, the Mayan people have a fatalistic or defeatist worldview, which leaves them without hope. They are locked into a 24-hour mental cycle trying to survive. These precious people need Jesus Christ's message of salvation, which brings hope into their lives. This is why Impact Ministries serves in this part of Guatemala.